What is going on YouTube? My name is Ty with xking.com. Hit you another video. On today's video, we'll talk about what are the downsides of having a personal website or a blog. What's the negatives? People always talk about the positives. I myself talk about the positives about having a blog or a website, but what are the bad parts of having a website that people don't talk about? It can't be always being on the other side. It can't be always it can't be always um, the best thing ever. So what is it? So let's go over some cons. This is my website here. So some cons could be the number one con I see that takes a long time for Google to rank your website. As you can see here is my traffic. Um, excuse me, for the past months. And you see today's date of February 27, 2020. And you see November. And it was getting traffic here. It never quite spiked up. I'm writing content through all these months here. I'm writing. And still today at 197 views. And you know that's not making you no money. In order to blog and really make some decent money, you got to at least, in a month, 5,000 views, 10,000 views, 30,000 views. So it takes a long time for Google to rank your blog post. It takes a long time. Not only that, is that your blog posts you have to find a topic to write about that's will have low competition, number one. Number two, the content has to be good enough to pass through Google, because Google's the gatekeeper for our traffic. So it has to be good in their eyes. It has to be long enough. It can't be 300-400 words. It got to be 1,000-word article. Number three would be, once Google will rank your post and you are getting traffic, you have to be able to make money. The people who read your blog posts, or the customers who come to your blog, they got to be sold on what you're selling. So many different factors that you have to work on. You have to get the site up and running. That costs money. It'll cost a lot of money, but you might pay $10 to $15 for a domain name. You gotta pay that once a year to renew your domain. People don't never tell you that. Once you buy a domain name, wherever date you bought it on, you gotta renew it on that same date next year. The renewal is like $15 a year, so it's don't cost you nothing really to renew it. But you gotta buy a domain, you gotta buy hosting, and with the hosting, I use Bluehost. You gotta get your hosting all up front. You don't really pay $3-4 a month. You pay $3-4 a month and a package. So you do 3 times 12. You pay that much for 1 year. And if you do 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, or 5-year plan, you gotta pay all that front. So it's a decent upfront cost up front. You gotta pay up front. Now, wish you could pay monthly, it'd be fine, but you gotta pay all your money up front. So that's the con too. Next, you probably want a premium theme. The themes on WordPress, they're pretty good, but the premium themes, they look better, they feel better, and they have more things you work with as far as moving stuff around. The X-King, this theme, X-King is the X-King. I'm sorry, the X theme, and it cost me $60 for one site. Now there's plenty of themes that you could put on all your sites, but this cost me $60 from the jump. That's another con too. Another con could be any tools, Aweber, email service. You gotta pay for that per month. If you hire a writer, you gotta pay them. You gotta find a good writer. That's another expense. You want to buy insurance. You want to buy, VaultPress or Jetpack to back up your site in case it goes down. Another cost. And since it takes so long for Google to rank your post, the first year you probably make any money. So, and then plus you have to write the content. You got to put the work in, post it on your website, write the content. So here's the whole thing. You got to buy a domain name, buy hosting, buy a premium theme. Don't have to. Let's say you don't. You need website tools, tracking tools, Aweber, whatever. You don't have to get those, but we want to write content, so you have to get the domain name, the hosting, write the content good enough, and write the content in a low competition space. You can't write about apples and medical stuff because you probably will never rank for that. So you have to find a competition. You got to find low competition phrases into Google to write about. That's another thing you got to do. Next, you have to write the content. It has to be long enough. It has to include photos. It has to include at least 1,000-word blog posts. The longer the post, the better it ranks, pretty much. Then you have to wait months on end for Google to rank it. And once it ranks it, what place does it get? Does it get the 0 spot, the 1, 2, 3? Are you on page 2 on Google? What is it? And once you get it ranked, you get traffic. The content has to be good enough to convert the reader to a customer or buy something on your site or click on an ad. So all those things are working against you when you have a website. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a blog. You should definitely have one, because those cons don't outweigh the pros. The pros are way better than the cons. I mean, I'd rather take those cons for an asset, because this website is an asset. This website is it's online 24/7, and it can make you money while you sleep, on holidays, while you're sick. It can make you money all year round while you're not in your way. It's passive. It's an asset. What is an asset? Asset makes you money for you, so you don't have to. So if I spend 2 hours a day on the site, but make $1,000, $2,000 a month, that's an asset to me. So the website can be an asset. It can make you passive income all year round. The website is always online, always promoting, always making you money. It can make you how much you want to make. There's no cap on how much it can make. You get 300,000 page views a month. I see some blogs get 500,000 page views a month. The people who make 40, 50 grand per month from a blog. So that's what I'm saying. The pros outweigh a lot on the cons, and it's super passive. Once you have your theme set up, all you have to do is go into your back office, hit add new, and start writing a piece of content. So it's very passive. I might go 3 or 4 days without even touching my blog, but since I've already scheduled out, as another pro too, you can schedule out your blog posts. You can write 4 or 5 posts a day, and you can schedule out once a week if you want to. Leaves you with more free time. I could take off a week. Right now, my blog has enough content to last 2 months. I do 3 posts a week. I have enough content on this site. I could take off a full month if I choose to. I could take off a full month and the blog will run itself. That's the good thing about this asset. It can run itself. You can put all the work in beforehand and make the money. So there is a lot of cons to this. A lot of leg room, a lot of put some money up. There's waiting periods. You gotta please Google. You gotta please people. You gotta get a premium theme. You gotta get website tools. And you could really mess up your blog also if you go into the CSS. If you go to coding on the blog, you can mess it up permanently. You can mess it up permanently if you go that route. So what I'm saying is this: you should also absolutely get a blog. That should be the number one priority, is to get a website. Go ahead and get your website up and running, and and make that traffic. Okay, try to make the money. And you should definitely get one. So my name is Todd with That'sKing.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Excuse me. If you want to start your site, I didn't want to scare you away from getting the blog, but I have 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? I write content on a regular basis, passively. And I know one day the site will make me 4 or 5 grand a month, easy. So my name is Todd with That'sKing.com. Thanks for watching.